This place used to be great. I remember everybody used to be on the juice. Place I could take pride in. Place I could call home, tell mom and dad about. And everybody wants to be fucking natural and raw. Finish up the workout. It's a pretty big day for me because this is the end of the training block. I went through 2 4-week training blocks, so about 8 weeks worth of training, and I've come out the other side successfully and uninjured and feeling better than ever. So the next 4 weeks are going to be dedicated to me lifting like a goddamn lunatic again, with some slightly different strategies so I don't get hurt again. But this entire process, all the extra warming up, the active release therapy, using the Compex unit, just being a little bit more aware of hydration and sleep and getting a nap every day, being a little bit more aware of my nutrition. I've always been aware of all these things. I've always put my best effort in, but I knew if I continued to do the same thing that I'd end up with the same result. And I'm not after the same result. I'm after a different result. I'm after a 600-pound bench, and I'm going to make that happen in March. Unfortunately, I'm not able to do the November meet that's coming up. Just not enough time to really prepare for it. So these next 4 weeks, you're going to see Mark Bell getting back to being Mark Bell. You're going to see me back to throwing around 400 pounds, 500 pounds, stuff like that, the bench press. And I think you're going to notice some newfound range of motion in the squats and in the deadlifts due to the help that I'm getting from James Smith and due to the extra attention that I'm paying to mobility, stretching, warming up, all these different things. Each and every day, it's a battle to fight against my old self and fight against what was normal to me, because I normally would come in here, and I'm not dumb, I'd normally come in here and I normally would get my body warm, but I didn't understand the amount of warm-up that I actually needed. Now a warm-up could easily take me 30, 45 minutes. James told me that a lot of his track athletes, they don't sprint for a half hour to 45 minutes before they start their sprint workouts. Essentially, that's what we're asking our bodies to do as powerlifters. We're asking our bodies to explode and accelerate into weights and to use a lot of force, not the same force as they use on a track, but we end up using a lot of force in the weight room, and it shouldn't be taken for granted, and you should spend more time on your warm-up. Does it have to be 40 minutes? Probably not. You could probably get away with 10 minutes, 20 minutes, probably 20 minutes is what I would say, because the body temperature needs to be up and the joints need to be very warm. If you're lazy and you don't want to dedicate yourself to it, you more than likely will end up with some injuries or some restrictions at some point. But you could kind of skate around it a little bit by making sure the joints are warmed up, so you can say, okay, well, it's an upper body day, I'm gonna make sure my elbows are good, my wrists are good, my shoulders are good, and you can start your workout there, and you can cut down on a little bit of time. Same thing with lower body, go joint by joint, ankle, knee, hip, probably good to go from there. But all this stuff has helped me a lot, and I'm really excited to get into the next training block, because that's the meat and potatoes of what I do. Strength is never a weakness, and that's it from me. Later.